Hey everyone, this is Lais from Be Happy Now, and I'm here with my energy forecast for 2017. And I don't know about you, but 2016 has been quite a tough year for many of us. As you know, and I have been talking about it a lot in my earlier messages, 2016 was a numerology number 9 year. And the 9 is all about letting go, it's about new beginnings, but also a lot of endings. And that is what many of us experienced in 2016. It was a lot of letting go, a lot of, letting go of relationships, limiting beliefs, letting go of bad situations in our lives. And you even saw it with all the artists and singers dying this year. It's all part of this energy, right? All this letting go, people dying, divorces, all the heavy stuff, letting go of jobs, etc. So I know that many of you had a lot to deal with. And so many of us are actually looking forward to a new energy in 2017. And 2017 in numerology, it's either a 10 year or a 1 year if you count 1 plus 0. And we can play here with two different energies, and it depends how much work you've been doing in the last years, but especially in this year, 2016, on yourself, on your relationships, but especially the relationship with yourself. Because numerology, the 10 year, we have a corresponding tarot card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is very much about karma and the relationship we have with others, karmic situations, the relationship we have with ourselves. And so for 2017, for those that did all the work last year or in the last years, in this whole last cycle, this wheel will turn. And what you will experience is a whole new beginning, like a fresh start, fresh energy. You feel like everything is running smoothly, everything is flowing easier again. It will be a very different energy to 2016, very different, because you made the decisions, you took decisions that were good for you. You worked on a relationship with yourself and others, and then you will really find that 2017 will be much easier. Whereas those of you that were scared of taking important decisions, or for those of you that, didn't manage to resolve relationships or karmic relationships, you might find that you're bringing in the old energy from 2016 into 2017, and then your wheel of karma will still be waiting for you to take those important decisions and to make sure that you follow the path of the heart, because that's very much what 2017 will be about, much more than 2016. And we embarked on this journey back end of 2012. That was a big shift, an energy shift, where many people started waking up and started listening to their hearts and following the path of the heart. And, for me, it was the same. 2012, it was when I changed from the corporate world, when I gave up on, being a career chick and embarked on a more spiritual journey and opened my own healing business, because that was what my heart was telling me to do. And I really listened. And so that started back in end of 2012. And so 2017, that will be a lot about that. And in fact, the messages that I have been receiving is that we are picking up on the energy that we felt in 2013. So have a think, go back in your mind to the year 2013 and just reflect on what was going on then. What have you been doing well? What hasn't been going so well? How were your relationships like? What was your relationship with yourself like in 2013? What were the events that were happening in your life? And just have an overview, right, of what went well, what didn't go well, because we are basically starting where we ended with that energy in 2013, and you can pick up on that. So that will be the main focus in 2017, but from our heart perspective. So it's like our soul, our heart really wants to guide us in 2017 to ensure that we are happy, because that's what it's all about, right? We have to find our own happiness. And most of the times it's about empowering ourselves. Don't feel guilty, about taking tough decisions. And it's all about following what our heart is whispering us to do. So many times we don't listen, or we don't know how to listen. Many times we have so many fears, and we take decisions based on fears rather than on our dreams and aspirations and what our heart tells us to do. So you have a big chance now in 2017 to rectify all of that. If you haven't yet so, So you can shift this whole wheel of karma so that you can, you know, embark on this new energy that is waiting for all of us in 2017. And if you do that, if you managed already this year or in the beginning of 2017 to shift into this new energy, to follow the path of your heart, to listen to your heart, you will embark on a magician energy, which is number 1. So 2017, if you count to 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. It's the number 1 universal year, and it's all about new beginnings, new energy, new creative force, new creative energy that we all can use to seed our new ideas, our projects, our goals, and to make something wonderful out of it, to make something wonderful happen. And in fact, we always have a 9-year cycle. So we're at the very beginning now of a whole new 9-year cycle. So don't just think about 2017 now, you guys, but think about the whole big picture of the next 9 years of your life. What can you seed right now in 2017 that will have a major effect in your life in the next 9 years? So it's so important in 2017 that we really get it together and that we are very clear, very focused, because that's what the magician is. He knows what he wants, right? He knows what he wants to achieve. He's very empowered, and in fact, his male and female energies are very balanced. And he has a clear picture in his mind. He exactly knows what to visualize and how to get it. And this is the energy that we can work with. It's a very powerful energy if you know how to manipulate that energy, how to work with it. You have to empower yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Okay, so 2017 is all about believing in ourselves, empowering ourselves, taking decisions based on our heart, letting go of painful situations, painful relationships, and, you know, just have fun, enjoy, and don't feel guilty when you're a bit selfish. Okay, the magician doesn't feel guilty. You know, he knows he's following the path of his heart. He is visualizing the stuff that he wants. He's very focused on his goals, on his dreams. And this is what we're all here to do. We're all here to find our happiness. And that's what magic is about, right? It's about finding the little things in life that bring magic. And you will find a lot of magic in 2017 if you work with this energy here. So also, I took a tarot card to symbolize the energy that we are working with in 2017, and that's confidence. And you see here this girl, she's flying in the sky. And I took this tarot card already back a few months ago already. I don't know if it was October or November, but it's the same card, and it means we really have to embark into 2017 full of confidence. You know, so really think about what is it that you want to achieve, not just this year, but look at the bigger picture. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes your heart happy, your soul sing, right? What is it that maybe you dreamed about as a child already? It's all about being more playful. It's all about just embarking on a journey and stop flying. She doesn't even know where she's flying to. She doesn't know the outcome. So it's about trust and faith as well, that, you know, the goals that you have or the dreams that you're having right now, if you start with little steps, you don't know what the outcome is yet, right? Sometimes I have met people, they quit their jobs without having a new job, but they had full faith, full trust that something great will come along, and in the end it did. So this is the amount of faith and trust that we need to cultivate within ourselves. It's this self-confidence, self-belief, letting go of, you know, situations that are not beneficial to us anymore, and just stop flying, you know, spread your wings and just trust the great things are going to happen in your life. So whole of 2017, just think about this flying girl who's flying and doesn't even know what's happening in the end or where she's flying to. Okay, so also what I want you to think about is the image of an iceberg, right? What we know about ourselves is just 10%. The conscious mind is just 10%, but we are governed by 90% of our subconscious mind. So, and that was what I was talking about earlier. Those of us that did the work, you know, that embarked on a deep soul journey, or that started to look at, you know, what they can heal within themselves, and they shifted this wheel of karma. this is what we work on, right? This 90% of the iceberg. It's the scary things, sometimes things we don't want to face. It's the decisions we don't want to take. So if you haven't managed to think about all these things in the last year or in the last few years, but you know there's some important decisions you have to take, now's the time. Really take first week in January or the second week in January and just jot down the things that you wish would work better in your life, whether it's in your career, in your private life, family life, relationship with yourself. And that we can always write down, right? The relationship with ourselves is like an ongoing journey, but it's so fulfilling when we work on ourselves. But yeah, if you need any help, just reach out, send me an email, let me know where you're at in your journey. I'm always curious, as you know. And yeah, I wish you a very happy new year, 2017. And I will be back with my January forecast very soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.